astray somewhere along the line. But you see, the point is, as he develops our mindset that we can't mortgage the future of this country for anything. No, that is wrong. That is wrong. Let's do legitimate businesses. It won't fetch you much. But ubenya also no kakrawa. Crookways. I am not concerned about the businessmen. I am concerned about we, the media practitioners. I am concerned about we, the gatekeepers. In Ghana today, media practitioners and the police are the most corrupt institution ever. The media fraternity and the police institution aye akromfo awudifo a chain any other institution in Ghana. It's sad. Now who calls them? They have been indoctrinated. They have pushed them to learn how to make friends here, benefit from here, and benefit from here. Nipa ye be fom me fom. My position is that don't steal the country. Maybe we are or minor. Memoir and crofoma or munya or minor. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is my point. I don't hate anybody. But yamfa on my emo game. Anyway, deɛ wɔde ahyedeɛ baa fie no ɔna de nwansena aba. Today is Friday. And I'll say this again. A person kwaku bako, Egbert Faber, Kwame Sefakan, and their likes. They should come back. They spoke about Rawlings' regime, torture. You compare the torture under the Rawlings regime and the Kufuor regime. They talked about murder. Let's talk about the murder cases under Rawlings regime and murder cases under Kufuor regime. They talked about intimidations. Let's talk about intimidations. Our Rawlings regime end Akufo-Addo regime. They talked about media harassment. Let's talk about media harassment under Rawlings regime and under Akufo-Addo regime. Unless they want to tell us that the only time a media practitioner or the media fraternity is under attack is when Kwaku Baako and Ben Efson and their likes are, tortured or say omono say media fraternity, fine, then we will agree. But those who claim their fathers were murdered under Rawlings, they should come out. Let's talk about Akufo-Addo, the current administration, MPP administration. Na yemfa nkrofo a yekum wo papa no mra bonten. I have a video of national security operatives putting car tie around somebody's neck to burn the person under Akufo-Addo regime. I have worked with them when they used to come at Hello FM Kumasi. I was there. I was serving them. I'm starting show. So I heard them. Most of their conversations, I heard it, and I kept it in my heart until I start seeing another regime. Then me pictures. So those days, these people. Some said about the AFRCP, NDC, Rawlings, and blah 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 blah. Because I say almost of their conversations, I heard it and I kept it in my heart until I start seeing another regime. Then me pictures. So those days, these people. Some said about the AFRCP, NDC, Rawlings, and blah 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 blah. Because I say almost better about 2008. Soldier for advert be a Rawlings Wellington boot. Now Mills at the Dembimu, the Mills J Power no and Rawlings and I bought a pronum no P and to Obama at Tamils. I want to Obama Rawlings. Yes. I'm just asking them to come out. Let's do the analysis now. This is the proper time. And if you think you feel insulted, that's your own cup of tea. Because none of those people do I care. I believe in consistency. And that is my trump card. When I start talking about something, I'm consistent with my belief. I don't waver. Come out. Mumbra. Let's go to the market square. Nayen Garrett. Mumbra. You can write your book and lie about Rawlings. You will die. Somebody will write a book and lie about you. Your kids will come and read it. You don't shield criminals. I'll be sad if John Mahama wins power today and decide to give maybe Sunya Airport. John Mahama said there are many people the private property on fire. I'll be sad. And I don't think John Mahama said that because he looks a useless person working. They are interested in their links to the presidency, control. President no fa phone frame me. Almost I can control business now. Look, at times will call me in morning and he said, that is foolishness. I'm talking about open matters that builds a country. You are not talking about who calls who. Me your mama, me the last time was your mama who me the last time. I don't need your mama to see me, to call me, and say do the right thing as a citizen. I need it. All that I demand from your mama is good governance. Give me good governance. You give me good governance, I know how to create wealth. Create an environment. Reduce the taxes. Stop chasing people who have secret operatives. Intimidating people. Murdering innocent Ghanaians. That is what we are talking about. That is what we are talking about. So you stop that your nonsense. Do I care who is a friend to? Control now. System of white parties. So party. Mudi buadio. Sa no mudi a Dominic nomine and kola no more multimedia near other places no. Udio buadio. Simply because you have seen something and they don't want you to talk about it. They have been able to suppress you. They have been able to intimidate you. They tell you, if you talk about it, we will come after you. You are afraid to lose your job. We are not afraid to lose our job. We have been here before. We have a tough skin. We can survive anywhere, any day, any time. We are tough. We believe in our principles. And that is the reality. That nobody, and I say it again, nobody. Let us be careful. The way we are going, we are just breeding criminals to take over this country. We are just breeding drug lords, scammers, fraudsters. The senior fraudster is now the president. The Kufuor is a fraudster, a scam, a thief, a criminal. We won't back down. And we are not ready to retreat. We are very confident in our conviction that today, if I fall and die, I know it is for a good cause. We believe in him. We were a Bolare program so. Actually, I'm common on me response, but I'm not common on family. But I am a question yantechi. Time be a question yantechi subiane mama. Question yantechi. This crook, this idiot. I know so say obi aye ni bibi. Question yantechi. Ayi asampa so debia me ka asem we Many Anthony Cabo. No me pie. Yakoji and your brothers. Akwasi chum say. Hope si adoye say. When we say me kura etuo 18 bullets. Na me say me ma itu se me bo mu tuo ne dwomboadu tuo wo eye studio. The person couldn't provide any evidence. Oh, na kwasi nyante ya tiesim. Say sata na o support Akufuado. Ono kwasi nyante chiri no ono na o ma kabo no execute adwuma no. Ya on the way say abrabo twa akwasi nyante chini hosian do echi. No mo ya mesre. Now, you have no clue. I dare now don't say cano. Unima de cro. Now don't say can. Bobie no don't say canon. Unima de cro. What don't say can. What don't say can. Dear Bebabe and two forever. Hand to ma. I dare now don't say cano. Unima de cro. Oh, what's your annoying? Because you see how they are struggling. Yeah. Because you knew. Because we ye because you is all Tiamia Messi is not finished, Massa. Me met me a cosa the next 20 years. Just my back of crow. Me when I'm clear on something. When you say a Laboni coffee shop for no, now you say when you do and castle will be when you can control me. Me free kumase but na me wa madwene. That time we show asempa kwakuba ku tumi frame me 1 hour no gina me phone so obekasa kire niam mu saa na me ka no tumi say ade a wo kire mu no me wa madwene dada o. This lies. Ono ya ohunu se margin sesa medi o mo side no mu ja me life ma me ene da na o tan yen sini show su bio ye ne nkasa bio na me one me nkasa me po yes me fa ho na me madu ahia akura no matwam na me yes me fa ho me wo the way me jimani different o me wo me kingdom me wo me world am team ti me twa de hwe wo world no a de wo ye ne nkwase ade ma me Minhu kura me Bobie answer minhu. Wow! Now you go to your question, Tachi. Just listen to your question now. Oh no, sir.
Well, his relationship with Dan Kwekuyabwa of Peace FM.
No, I have no problem with him.
Okay.
Ask Dan Kwekuyabwa in 2008.
Okay.
When he met me in Australia, who gave him a room to stay in? But he turned against me.
Oh, Kwekuyabwa turned against you?
Yes, he did.
You gave him a room to stay. Well, his relationship with Dan Kwekuyabwa of Peace FM.
No, I have no problem with him.
Okay.
Ask Dan Kwekuyabwa in 2008.
Okay.
When he met me in Australia, who gave him a room to stay in? But he turned against me.
Oh, Kwekuyabwa turned against you?
Yes, he did.
You gave him a room to stay. Where?
Ask him, my brother. There was a match, Ghana, Australia, and he came there. When he came
in Australia,
yes, we were going to have.
He was stranded.
I would not say he was stranded. He didn't have a room to stay at the time, or if he had a room, he didn't have a room at the time.
We met him,
and we were going for dinner. The man said, "Oh, he won't go." That he brought food. He opened his bag. It was what? Gary and Chito. I said, "My brother, go and throw that thing away and let's go for dinner."
Really?
Ask him. Ali Maradona is my witness. Ask Ali Maradona. He was there. You know, I bear nobody a grudge.
Well, his relationship with Dan Kwekuyabwa of Peace FM.
No, I have no problem with him.
Okay.
Ask Dan Kwekuyabwa in 2008.
Okay.
When he met me in Australia, who gave him a room to stay in? But he turned against me.
Oh, Kwekuyabwa turned against you?
Yes, he did.
You gave him a room.
You bear nobody a grudge. Oh, go back on one bo. Eya anas chewo. What catch anas the self-styled businessmen say NDC contractors. Omo documents on my raise a big finance ministry a pro atete. Everyone na buy ye no anase mia kon se ka unam wiase adwomboni se wo trim ansa kwasi nyantachi ni trim nyina kuku Otisa FM studio ansa ni trim nyina kuku aka nyin kitenkete obada ne ayi Canada Japan boy na me Canada Japan boy kra me nye obada ne boy sa yeah no mo kasi na 2012 no na me nkɔ yo me yesama twentwen me nkɔ me wa me say ye nyina ye be wie no pepepe Wopsi de na se we mobo de di akire bakura de chese yeah they am say no anu no wawie you know you obi di gare ni chito enso what Kwaku Yabua odi gare ni chito enso what owa adwena woni trim odi gare ni chito a e aduane fon madam fu into or GF chairman, you can imagine the kind of aduane and a medical school when that time was just fum sikanya nyafu oh onipa jimini or trap public and no expose on one ho gareni seto aduane fon aduane tantan at least that time Kwaku Yabua wanko wia ana wanko wia onu jimi keka na ye no jimi nkwasi akeka so no MPP for boys Libya Akufo-Addo boys Libya jimi keka na ya na ye no but at least wanko wia gareni sito de owo no ana de owo no ebi be so ache bi o ebi be so ache bi me kam kire o yenwie eye marathon ye kono ye be kosa me mabusu ya mukwa obi ani Bobie o me nkwa na mdi Bobie e yakobu sade ntia mdi Bobie yenwie ye be kosa obisi Bobie let him say it. Dan Kwaku Yabua is not different from Nyantachi. To be honest, on one group no I don't care about them, but ye Bobie amana kosre Kwaku Dan Kwaku Yabua enye that yeah kusibodo wo sa meso Nyantachi ye nyina ebe kire ya asemu a kopema samado ne ye kire mu so na ye we go see ayi na Kennedy ne friends asenso boache Miss Womo abeto omonto womo awo mami fa we ntwam mankrofo na menko hwe bi winner ya bantama de ehwo
how was this ben we are on house in wa and we are deputy chief of staff and Bribe $20,000 who visa papa na se no kan anya no mo ko bisa how was this ben we are on house in wa and we are deputy chief of staff and Bribe $20,000 the Chinese, if one or demanded 20,000, and normally that I stopped it. Some of my career, me kind of MP before Kokose. More good than I could for the Lumase. More Jubilee House. I was referring to Asensi today. I'm telling you. I was referring to Asensi. You should be ashamed of yourself to go and vote for a corrupt MP like Asensi again. I'm telling you, I don't miss words. I don't care how you feel. That is the gospel truth. Because Ghana first. Now we get to me. Cousin. And can I Japan the young couples? Woo! We didn't know where you want. Not new work. What's a pavilion? It's a pavilion. Maybe African market. I want to do my major. But in the manager and what custom. And what quiet, you want us. The neck. As a society. Yeah. Wow. Moya mistake. Now, 2 months. Who regulations of the paper? Yes, I'm telling you, it's a condition. If you don't want me to talk, vote against him. If you want me to talk, vote for him. And I challenge all of you because your mama said, you need baby abo. You need baby abo. We are not, and I'm telling you, we are not going to end corrupt people. We are also all challenging in the heart. Say, make a report, I can't say I'm full of hate. Make a trauma sense, I'm in a way. Put your way in what you have. So I see at the table. Me, I am. It's in your lot of baby. We both. What too many we are. May so many let them see a year. Yeah, I'll never forgive him for that statement. Forget it. Yeah, who are me or talking? I was a physical man when we are one house in Wa. And we are deputy chief of staff. I did bribe $20,000. Who is your papa? Who comes up I don't have.
Okay, so you see, sometimes I tell for more officers. Aya Monty Bobie ase kakra. Sir, Dampari tiemia, Dampari betimia akwa arresté Canadian Japan. Go betimi. Sir, almost say oya allegations enya ne kra. Police code mu. Na police abechew. Ni akwa prosecute too. A criminal offense. Anna. We crowd or a public servant. Meme diano. Canadian Japan say NDP national chairman. Any Flagstaff House for area government lands. We chanced on a video. Rebecca. Sama menwa ohuru di onye no ho Ghana ha no. Ase ye hunu so first lady da no. Ohunu ho se. Na yi ne signboard. Anajo. O ka se Dampari abodamo a. Any foolish person thinking and what can kwasi asem. You should go and arrest Canadian Japan. Because for anybody to use government, seat of government, to extort money from people, a criminal offense. But Dampari to me, offer Canadian Japan cry. Or Papa and Pabua umpo. Now no, it's a Pentecost. I sorry them. Now criminals, neighbor. Somebody send me his video, and then I'm blocking the background because I don't listen to criminals, foolish people. I don't listen to them. Oba pension, oba betre fie. Ye nyina ibe hia wo street de so Dampari obekọ pension o cost roba form be bia atene nka wo nsem ye nkwala no ye be nyina beto Ibehu obi awie ye. And I'm telling Dampare, Uncle Kennedy Japan on the same allegations against us and so watch it. They should call him or arrest him and prosecute him. If only Dampare believes in principles, nanye obi hu na ye nahi. He should do the same thing. Now, listen to white man Asmo Kafa Asem Subwacho. The white man no why he can asem no.
I recounted my own visit to Flagstaff House on December 26, 2017. I recounted my own visit to Flagstaff House on December 26, 2017, in which the president's nephew or cousin, Asansu, who is one of 2 deputy chiefs of staff, solicited a $20,000 bribe in order to either gain access to the president or for further favorable action on the appeal which I was delivering on behalf of the company, which was a guarantee for a loan by the Exim Bank of Ghana for a 1 district, 1 factory loan from a Ghanaian bank. The companies that I work with are Yendi's nominee under 1 district, 1 factory. The circumstances of this solicitation of a bribe were that the first chairman of the New Patriotic Party in the northern region, Alhaji Sunday, had taken me to Flagstaff House, and he had prepared me by having the same conversation about 3 or 4 times, informing me basically what would happen, that we would probably meet with Asansu, we wouldn't meet with the president himself, and that Asansu had the power even to override the president's favor if he indicated, and we did meet with the president, that he was willing to support our getting this bank loan guarantee from the Ghana Exim Bank. Alhaji Sunday made it clear that Asansu's word was final. When I met with him briefly, he demanded to know what we wanted right away, which I appreciated his directness. And then as we were leaving the office where we had met, Asansu, first Vice Chairman Alhaji Sunday of the NPP in the northern region, and myself, the other 2 went off on their own for a few minutes, and then Alhaji Sunday returned with a note for us to go to the Ministry of Trade and Industry, and the note said that that ministry should hear what we had to say and then respond to him, Asansu, before further action. And Alhaji Sunday then conveyed to me the demand for the $20,000. I had already told him we would not pay any bribe, and as a result of this, I'm sure the Ministry for Trade reported back to Asansu that result, and there was no further action on our plea for a bank guarantee loan, a loan guarantee of the Exim Bank. That result, and there was no further action on our plea for.
And down, but we not ba. And someone share it. And one of load on I just offer almost. Criminals. Akronfo. And when I make a sandwich, I could do fear you when I read this story. Be Ghana government at the WAPCO gas suppliers. No, Ghana government do $19 million. Untimintia. A sky issue. Now they don't need to carry pastors to Akoso modam so mo nkobo mpaye. You don't need to go and buy toy generators. Atamel Sadaruma the na Akufo-Addo friend of Mr. Doolittle no on the see a trouble gas company, the biggest investment in our energy sector ever. They do little. Mr. Do plenty in the bush and for phase 2 a trouble gas at the Susiwo. Oh, Akufo-Addo no. Obaka say o shani 3 ball form. So o shani panas wo didi ni patemu a eya na eya mahomete se wei edidi obi atem. Ono ka kira Tamils. Mr. Doolittle. Mr. Doolittle no esi atoabo gas company. Phase 2 no aka no. Mr. Do plenty no 8 years now. Not Tamils did just 3 years say 3 years and some months. Ewa akonya no so. And we jaw mine Ghana a Japade sa a side pray my yesika. You know your friend Mr. Do plenty no 8 years now. Nothing could be. Phase 2 niswo ontimin tackle ye. The annual bush almost sent it insults we Bribe on Atanos no. What was it? Unni mutrim se nipa no ade a oye no wuntimi nyebi. You are just insulting him. Then today you have a Tamil special aid. Ose ene ne yonko ne gabi no me ne Akufo-Addo no. Those people who benefited so much from the Tamils 4 years in power, Alote Jacobs and their likes, stomach direction, a combine a demo, a community. You don't have principles. Got a muadianekura ubedi. You eat with your left and right hands. You don't have principles. You don't know where to eat from and where not to eat from. You don't have manners. You eat from any bowl, any dirty bowl. You don't have limits. That at the anyway they mean the at the time we mean. Look, me about me to say I don't need anything from you. When I close that chapter in my life, I've closed it forever. The community, the very people who insulted and Omaka no man FM at times you bet dinner tamamu and pa they did it. The community. Omo to party I will salute him no na masie kuturu there fried rice, chicken thigh, wine, red wine, there goat jollof, emona yinti antiana your friend say Nanjina ma yachi. Ngana de burger. Ka bitiedi ube fine. Ka konkontedi and keep your principles. Neja Jimino. Yeah, they can $19 million. Yentimi resist country. Na aban way led by Akufo-Addo Bawumia at me enyasika $35.6 million. At the relocate a Mary plant from Takoradi to Kumasi. Si anokura kodro, se nkodru yo, soma yo, somunya yo, obia ntimi hu. Yani di omanya hu sika. And they execute at the time, but they don't have money, $19 million. ya only betua wap koka ama omo ama ye gas na dia power ye thermals na ade na nkania no agina so. You see, when you talk about Akufo-Addo, so who did depend on them? Who did depend on them? Adia penny abeji o man no penny o ye nya nkwasi asem. Dia ya nya nkwasi asem dia. Even with that, except any other institutions, including the minority, are challenging the $35.6 million budget. No, somebody relocate Ameri. Near the free outside the bank, Joma Motria say. Roko come say, the Addo papa. Then just $19 million you can't pay. Your crisis are you come with all the investments, political shade talk. We won't go back to them, so it's the thing for the past. Knowing that you have added nothing. Akufo-Addo says, I said, there no what added to your fight against the energy crisis. Only bibiaka. Common sika so betua me anya gas their power and nyama ye de agya no a. Ye do so wontimi. Na wo ye nipa ba ya ho mfa so pa ma o man we ye say. Ho mfa so ne say. Useless person. Kwasi kwada kwatami anchi akromfo a obawa. Wo ye nipa ba yi. Thank you. I'm done for Friday afternoon. Star 413 hash. Me check 2,000 Ghana cedis. Me check 2,000